Jocelyn Hudon, portraying paramedic Lizzie Novak on Chicago Fire, has been promoted to a series regular for season 13. And she is strategizing ways to grow her character further through a crossover with Chicago PD. Although the upcoming season 14 of Chicago Fire may bring changes to its cast. Hudon expresses optimism that Novak will continue on NBC's roster in the long run. Novak has made a lasting impact on the show with her witty humor and diligent attitude as part of Ambulance 61. Additionally, Novak forms a strong bond with Violet Mikami as they navigate both professional and personal challenges together. As a dedicated cinephile, I recently shared my thoughts with TV Insider on the latest addition to Firehouse 51, the remarkable Stella Novak. Settling into one firehouse hasn't been a walk in the park for her since she's been a floating firefighter, working across various stations without finding a permanent home. What I admire most about Stella is her heartwarming camaraderie with paramedic partner Violet and their unyielding dedication when dealing with challenging medical cases. The way they connect over these intense situations and share insights into their personal relationships is truly captivating. In addition, I suggested an intriguing possibility for Stella's future crossover with Chicago PD, promising a thrilling episode filled with high-stakes action persistent story. Here's the quote that encapsulates my idea. Stella Novak is such a strong, dynamic character. I can see her crossing over to Chicago PD. Next season for an intense, edge-of-your-seat episode. The crossover would not only showcase Stella's versatility, but also provide a fresh perspective on the ongoing storylines in both shows. It sounds like you're suggesting an interesting scenario. You seem to be thinking that a situation involving a robbery, perhaps requiring some physical intervention from Novak, could be beneficial for your character. If hypothetically an ambulance were robbed and you exclaim something along the lines of, oh no, it would be exciting to imagine a crossover in between a police drama like and a show like involving the ambulance crew, resulting in some dynamic action scenes. It all seems quite fun from your perspective. That what Hudon's comments mean for Novak in Chicago, Fire season 14. Novak's future in One Chicago appears alive and well. Hudson's remarks about Novak's possible future in Chicago Fire. Season 14 clearly demonstrate her commitment to expanding and refining the character of Novak. This includes her aspiration to be part of a crossover episode with Chicago PD. Novak has already demonstrated courage on Chicago Fire as she fearlessly charges into perilous fire or critical medical emergencies in her role as a paramedic. Her profession is all about saving lives, whether it's from a blaze or a life-threatening medical crisis. Furthermore, Novak's tenacity has been evident not only in her work as a paramedic, but also in her passion for martial arts, which she pursues during her free time. As a fan, I can't help but imagine how thrilling it would be for me to observe Novak's skills unfold in the unpredictable situations Chicago PD in presence, especially when she's pushed beyond her comfort zone. For instance, a crossover episode where Novak and Violet Ambulance encounter a robbery or find themselves entangled in an action-packed scenario involving Sergeant Hank Voight's intelligence unit, and the criminals they're chasing could make for unmissable television. Hudson even proposed highlighting Novak's physical prowess, suggesting that she might engage in hand-to-hand combat with the bad guys to lend a helping hand to the police, thereby proving that she's not just a paramedic, but so much more. Our take on Novak's potential crossover idea with Chicago PD. Novak can bring edginess and humor to Chicago PD for an episode. Having Hudson, there's so many comments on the possibility of Novak featuring in a joint episode with Chicago PD would be a smart move to expand her character's influence within the One Chicago universe. Novak has proven to be one of the most captivating characters in Chicago Fire, thanks to her charismatic demeanor and her evolution from a solitary firehouse worker team player who acknowledges her role at Firehouse 51. Introducing Novak to Chicago PD could also enhance that series, as there have been fewer crossovers in recent times. If you love keeping up with Screen Rant's primetime broadcasts, click here to subscribe to our Network TV weekly newsletter. And by selecting Network TV in your preferences, you'll receive exclusive behind-the-scenes updates and insights from actors and producers of your beloved shows directly in your inbox. Sign up now